Hey, I'm Nancy Cavey. I'm a national ERISA and individual disability attorney, and I want to welcome you to Winning Isn't Easy. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Social Security disability claims and your long-term disability claim, what you need to know in the interaction between these claims. But before I get started, I have to give you a legal disclaimer. This podcast is not legal advice. The Florida Bar Association tells me I've got to say that, so I've done that. But nothing will ever prevent me from giving you an easy to understand overview of the disability insurance world, the games that disability carriers play, and what you need to know to get the disability benefits you deserve. Now, I will tell you that Social Security disability claims and long-term disability claims are often intertwined, and I'm going to discuss uh, this interaction. First thing I want to talk about is what you need to know about Social Security disability listings, why you shouldn't speak with the Social Security administrator assigned to your claim, and the three ways that your Social Security disability attorney can destroy your ERISA disability claim. Okay? Now, before we get started, let's take a quick break. Welcome back to Winning Isn't Easy. Why you shouldn't speak with the Social Security Administration claims adjudicator assigned to your claim. Now, when you file a claim for Social Security disability benefits, you're going to be assigned a claims adjudicator with a state agency called Disability Determination Services, DDS. It's a state agency. They've contracted with the Social Security Administrator to handle initial Social Security disability applications and appeals of denied applications, known as requests for reconsiderations. Now, I'm often asked, is that claims adjudicator my friend or foe? I have found that speaking with a claims adjudicator can destroy your claim before it gets out of the gate. Many Social Security disability attorneys, such as myself, will tell you don't speak with a claims adjudicator, but many times clients don't listen to that advice and suffer the consequences. Now, there are times where the claims adjuster is actively your foe, and they will often misconstrue the conversation that you have with them or written documents you submit. And sometimes it seems to me that they do it on purpose. Over 66% of initial applications are denied. Now, as part of your application, you're going to be filling out forms, including forms about your work history and your activities of daily living. You shouldn't be sending in any of these forms unless your attorney reviews them and approves them. Better yet, you should let them send the forms to the Social Security Administration. Now, why would an attorney want to review these? Well, obviously, they're looking for mistakes. But if you have an ERISA disability claim, I'm looking for inconsistencies because as part of the long-term disability claims process, at some point, the disability carrier is going to want to get your Social Security claim, and they're looking for inconsistencies and reasons to cherry pick your Social Security claim. And part of cherry picking involves your discussions with the claims adjudicator at DDS. Now, the claims adjudicator may call and ask questions about your past work and the physical activity involved. They might question how much you lifted, how long you had to sit, how long you had to stand. And the reasons for these questions are they're trying to determine if your past work was what's called light work or sedentary work. And based on your answers, that will help impact whether or not you can go back to your past work. And if they think you can go back to your past work based on your answers, that's going to result in a claims denial. Now, the claims adjudicator might also get into a discussion with you about what you do in the course of your daily activities. So you might tell them, hey, I cook my own meals, I'm babysitting my grandkids. And the claims adjudicator might leap to the conclusion that you could work as a companion. Never mind that you might watch your grandchildren several times a week for a couple of hours in a controlled environment in your home where you might be able to get into the recliner and rest your back, or you might spend the next couple of days recovering. That can come back to bite you, both in your Social Security claim and bite you in your ERISA disability claim. Now, similarly, the claims adjudicator might conclude that you could work in a fast food restaurant because you're doing meal preparation at your home. Small meal preparation, microwaving a meal, in my view, is not the equivalent to being able to work in a fast food environment, but I've seen claims adjusters literally make that leap. What should you do if you get a call from a Social Security claims adjudicator? I think you should tell them, I'm represented, and ask them to contact your attorney. If I think it's appropriate for you to speak to the claims adjudicator, I'm going to let you know. And if you are not represented, you should be hiring a Social Security attorney, because you need an advocate and you need a person who understands the Social Security claims process and will protect you not only from yourself, but from the Social Security Administration and the adjudicator. Better yet, if you can find a lawyer who handles both Social Security, disability, and ERISA, if you've got your ERISA claim, that's the best thing you can do, because you've got one person coordinating all of these claims. And please, if you hire an attorney, follow their advice. They aren't there to give you advice for you to ignore or for you to disagree with. They're giving you advice based on their experience, their knowledge, and they have your best interests in heart. So if you hire somebody, please listen to them and don't speak to that claims adjudicator. Got it? Time for a break.